Hey guys, it's Sade and welcome to Tiara Obsessions. This video will be a Miss Teen USA recap video. I'm really excited to film this. I've been having some trouble having time to actually film this for you guys, but I had to make sure that I got this out this week. So if you are new to this channel, please make sure that you click that subscribe button and let's get into the video. So this year's pageant was held in Las Vegas and 51 contestants all across the country came and they competed. Miss Teen USA is one of the biggest teen titles in the country, so if you win Miss Teen USA, it's a pretty big deal. Miss Teen USA is definitely a life-changing title. So this year's pageant was hosted by Olivia Jordan, who was Miss USA 2015, and Cody Johns. I'm not really familiar with who Cody is, but maybe you guys are more familiar with him than I am. I think I heard that he's like big on social media, but I'm not exactly sure, so leave me in the comments below if you are more familiar with him than I am. Yeah, other than that, I really have nothing else to say about that part. So let's get into the top 15. So just in case you guys did not watch the pageant, I'm going to run through the top 15 really quickly for you guys. So the top 15 consisted of Texas, California, Alabama, Georgia, Illinois, Missouri, Ohio, Louisiana, Delaware, South Carolina, Vermont, South Dakota, Tennessee, Nevada, and North Carolina. That was a lot to say. There were many girls that I was surprised did not make top 15, but of course that's just how pageants go, and you may think that you know how the placements are going to go, then when they actually come out, you're just completely like thrown for a curveball. But that's the fun of watching pageants, I guess. So let's talk about athletic wear. So athletic wear was one of the big changes in this year's pageant. Usually, traditionally, there have always been a swimsuit competition. And this year, of course, there was no swimsuit competition. It was traded out for an athletic wear competition instead. And in this competition, the girls wore like a sports bra and leggings, or a sports bra and like tight biker shorts that you would work out in. Some of the outfits were black and they had like little like splashes of like color, and then some outfits were like this sunset print kind of print, I guess you would say. So one thing that I would say about these outfits is that they definitely focus more on the contestants than us just really looking at their swimsuits and their actual bodies, especially for the athletic wear that were just mainly black. I mean, they just really looked kind of like all the same, and they weren't that really eye-catching, so it just made you definitely just focus more on the girl, and because they weren't showing like a whole bunch of skin, so I guess if that's what they were going for, that definitely came across. I don't know how people felt, if people actually liked the athletic wear more than the swimsuit wear. It's just with pageants you just expect swimsuits, so that was definitely something that was different. So let me know in the comments how you guys liked that athletic wear part of the competitions. Were you guys feeling it? Did you guys hate it? Because I'm really curious to know about that. So this year's top 5 consisted of Texas, Nevada, Alabama, South Carolina, and North Carolina. And this is really where the controversies for this year's pageant started. If you guys were not online, you may have missed a tweet that went out by Chrissy Teigen where she was talking about the lack of diversity in this year's top 5 group. And if you guys did not know or did not see a picture, I'm gonna include one somewhere, probably like right here. And the entire group of top 5 was all blondes. And that is what really just made her make that comment. So that was the first controversial moment that happened at this year's pageant. So this year's winner was Carly Hay from Texas, Miss Texas Teen USA. She wore a bright yellow gown. It was kind of like fluffy at the bottom. It was pretty different than all the other girls' gowns. She answered her questions pretty well, and if it wasn't her, I thought that it was going to be Nevada, which I was really surprised at the placement for Nevada, because I thought that Nevada answered her questions really well and she looked great. Just really surprised at her placing. So after this year's teen was crowned, who was Carly Hay, I don't know exactly how many hours it was after she was, but social media, on Twitter, they found these tweets that she made previously, like maybe like a few years ago, and in those tweets she used the N-word and people were not having it. Of course, social media went crazy. So this was very surprising to me when I saw this, just because when I think of Miss USA, I think of this young girl that is really responsible, beautiful, that is just a good example of a role model for other young people. So of course people on social media, you know, were going wild with it and saying all these comments about it, saying that she should lose her crown. Why hasn't she lost her crown? Things like that. She did go on Instagram and post an apology for it. But I feel like for things like this, even though you post an apology, people still aren't going to forget. And it's kind of like too late at that moment, even though she did an apology, which is appreciated, but it's still out there, it still happened. She still wrote those tweets, and that is what people are upset about, and that she's supposed to be someone that other young people look up to. And when you are a pageant holder, a title holder, people look up to you and people want to be like you. So I think that's just really the issue that a lot of people have. As far as I know, she still has her crown. She looks like she's apparently going to keep her crown. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that she should lose her crown? Do you guys even care about something like this? Is it enough for you guys that she apologized? Is it not enough? Do you guys think that she needs to do more? That's really all I had to say about that and on this recap of this pageant. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope that I gave you guys a good recap. I tried to include really just really the important things and the highlights if you guys didn't watch, so that you guys are updated and know everything that's going on. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below, and I will see you in the next video.